Connecting with nature offers incredible peace and solitude. This is where people should be. This is where we can just really connect with something greater than ourselves and see how everything is connected. The Santa Rita Ranch really offers that. The Santa Rita Ranch is a beautiful 1,700-acre property nestled in the Adelaide in the northern part of San Luis Obispo County. The ranch has been in ranching for generations. We envision keeping cattle on the property. It's very important for managing fire risk and also for contributing to our local economy and supporting our local ranchers. It's exciting to have the opportunity to keep the heart of what used to be actually a much larger, tens of thousands of acres family ranch intact and not converted into houses and development. There is a really important large wildlife corridor that runs from Big Sur essentially all the way to really the border with Mexico. And if you envision how wildlife would migrate through the state and frankly how wildlife might adapt to a changing climate, this part of our county and this part of our state is critical. It's a bottleneck for where wildlife need to be able to move freely to survive. That's one of the main drivers for protecting not only this ranch, but all of the ranches that we can in this area. This ranch largely drains to the Salinas River system. Basically feeds a perennial stream that flows to the Salinas River. It's very important from a water supply standpoint and recharging the aquifers in the western Paso and Templeton area. So acquiring this basically upper watershed of Santa Rita Creek goes a long ways towards protecting those water resources, protecting riparian habitat, and steelhead as a threatened species. We recognize that in the northern part of our county, while there's still a lot of what you might call wide open spaces, there's very little that's actually accessible for people to use from a community's perspective. And Santa Rita Ranch has a role to fill there. And our next step will be to plan what level of public access or community use we could have out here in balance with protecting fragile habitat, in balance with the ranching operation. The reason I do this work is for future generations. I grew up running through the hills, riding my horse, and I know how much that meant to me growing up and how much that instilled in me a love for nature and desire to protect it. And I want my kids and other people's kids to have that same experience. And the more properties we can protect close to home, the more of these beautiful landscapes that we make available for the future, that benefit carries forward into all of the generations that come after us. Once land is converted, there's no longer that opportunity. The opportunity goes away.